right, everybody, welcome back to Frosty Faustings
11.
11.
It's been 11 years in the running.
It's Final Fantasy 11. Every time I see FFXI, Final Fantasy, no. We're here at Frosty Faustings 11, and we are here live for some Street Fighter V Top 24 action.
Top 24. A lot of people are used to Top 16 action, but we use the 3-out pool system here. That means the winner's finals match is played. However, there is no loser's finals played. So both of the people who make it into winner's finals make it out of the pool, but one of them is on the loser's side.
Right. So we actually have 8 players on the winner's side, but let me see, 16 players on the loser's side.
Yeah, 16 on the loser's side. It kind of helps prevent it. Some people have done some math on it. Some people smarter than me, that it's supposed to reduce the amount of double jeopardy. In the earlier rounds, like it'll happen eventually.
Right.
Like,
of course.
It's going to happen, but when it's happening in top 8, it's kind of like, sorry.
Right. Because I mean, what happens a lot of times in pools, the person who sent you into losers, you end up finding them in losers finals. So you might as well add as much variety as possible.
And this time, it shouldn't happen until maybe a match later or so. And that kind of helps spice things up a little bit in the loser side. But let's break down the winner's side of the bracket right now. Up on the top, Knuckle Doo Dang, no surprise.
Of course.
At Knuckle Doo, currently a free agent, from what I
right,
understand.
yes. A lot of free agents in the FGC right now, surprisingly so.
And he is going up against Diablo Bison, I believe a Midwest player, Bison specialist. That'll be an interesting showdown. I don't know what his game plan is against Guile. It is a fairly notorious matchup for Bison players. Yeah,
but Bison is so good this season, and he actually can fight Guile now in Street Fighter V. So after that, we've got El Chakotay versus NY Chris G.
Michigan versus now LA. I mean, he's been in LA for a few years now. Seems like I'm still used to, he's still got the repping NY in the name.
He'll always be New York at heart.
Of course at heart.
So, yeah.
And as well as the winner's side, we got Brian F. from the Midwest/Florida region as well, going up against
Florida, huh?
He's been back and forth, so we claim him now as Midwest.
Okay.
He's been here long enough that he's one of us, and as well, he's going to be going up against Punk.
Ah, yes, Punk, of course. He just got second place in Injustice yesterday.
Yes, that's what I heard.
So, but he's definitely on the comeback trail. Last year, playing extremely strong with Karen, so I'm seeing if he's going to stick with that character for Season 4.
And then the final match in winners is JB, no surprise, with his Rashid, going up against Mike Yahoo with an upset over Arturo Sanchez in the winner's side. But it was Cammy versus Dawson.
Okay.
It was a pretty good match. It went 2-1, but Mike Yahoo came out on top. Chicago local player. Good to see that representation on the winner's side.
So obviously this is Season 4. So this is like one of the first major tournaments for Season 4.
Very early in the season.
I'm going to give everybody a little quick spoiler about Season 4, okay?
What's that?
Cammy did not really get that nerfed.
No. Still good.
Everyone's always like, oh my gosh, she got destroyed. And I'm like, what are you talking about? She got away, squeaky clean.
Same thing with, Rashid, kind of about the same. Still considered probably 2 of the top 5 characters currently going into this early Season 4 of Street Fighter. But like I said, we have 16 people on the loser's side. I'm just going to kind of break it down real quickly.
No problem.
Arturo Sanchez ended up, because he made it to the winner's finals match, he is still in. He's going to go against Reedman.
From Arizona.
Rocking a really good G.
Oh, nice. Okay.
As well as Brutus using
Canadian
Zangief going against Mateo, a local Chicago's Dawson player.
Okay.
We got Zykes. I'm not quite sure who Zykes was using. I didn't get to see his matches. I was kind of the judge for Street Fighter V all day long, so I was able to follow along with the brackets quite extensively.
Gotcha. That's cool. Okay.
And he's going against Mike Too Strong.
Okay.
Another Zangief. He actually made it out of his pool on the loser side with a Zangief showdown with Cold Pipe from Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, Zangief obviously seems pretty strong this season.
Yep,
well, stronger.
Stronger.
I don't know if he's A+ like Topanga put him, but, we'll see.
That was a little surprising.
We'll see.
As well as moving down, we got Splash, who I believe still uses Laura.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure on that. Going against Random High Fives, another Zangief.
Oh, my God. Okay, well, this is an indication here already. Okay.
Moving down along, we got Trey using the first birdie so far.
Okay.
Against Chicago favorite GLB.
Oh, nice.
GLB's been using an assortment of characters from, he started off with Kage. He says he really likes the character, but I think he's still kind of new to it.
Right. It's going to take a while, I think, for people
time.
to figure that character out.
Really, it was Guile and Ryu that got him out of pools.
Okay.
He had a Ryu showdown with Tayson to make it out of losers.
Oh, nice. So. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people saying that Ryu does definitely feel a lot stronger this season.
Yep,
so.
kind of almost getting close to what his season 1 potential was like. Obviously not quite on that level, but really close. Moving down once more, Banana Jin going up against Mojo, last year's champion.
Yeah,
he snuck in. He snuck in. He didn't know he was actually coming. He snuck in at the last second and got out of his pool in losers. I think he ended up playing on the winner's side. I believe he lost to Chakotay.
Let's see, I can find that out right away. Oh, he lost the Punk.
Oh, no, that's right. Okay,
he lost the Punk. Yeah, there you go. Okay. But then he made it out on loser's side in losers finals against Meyer Link.
Yep.
So there you go.
And after that, we got another local Midwest / Chicago region. I believe he lives in Chicago, but he could be Indiana, but Eric C.
Last time because we went to a tournament that was like in, I can't remember, it was like a random state, and I remember that's where he was from.
And he's been around. He's with BXA now.
Yeah, which is cool. Awesome Fang player.
Fang player. Yeah, he's been playing Fang for a while, going up against Lex, another Guile player. And then the final match in top 16 of losers would be Just a Kid, another Chicago player, rocking Jury, I believe.
Oh, cool.
Used to go by the name Because I'm Batman, but he switched it up to Just a Kid, and he's going up against Groovy Mango's Colleen.
Okay.
So a lot of pretty good character variety coming up here. Surprising, I think the most common character I've listed was Zangief.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so well, maybe Topanga was right. We'll see.
But our first match coming up is going to be NuckleDu himself against Diablo Bison.
Shout-outs to Mr. Brandon Brockman here.
Brandon Brockman, the Brandon Brockman.
What? Who? What?
Waiting for the okay to get the match started. NuckleDu looking to start off Season 4 strong before, I believe, the first. Have they announced what the first tournament is for this season of Capcom?
I believe it's just the final round
again.
It's going
to be final round
again this year, yeah.
Not surprised on that. Final round going to be the opening tournament of
Capcom.
It's
been that way for a while now, yeah.
So the biggest thing going into this match for Diablo Bison is who is NuckleDu going to play?
Yeah, NuckleDu, obviously, he's had Guile, and he has Mika as well. We've seen him play a little bit of Cammy as also.
I think he is going to go straight to Guile. Guile Bison. Pretty.
Yeah, it's an interesting fight because, like I said, it's weird because Bison's always had a problem against Guile until Street Fighter V. Because now he can absorb the Sonic Boom. But Bison, obviously super good. Problem X1 Evo last year, and now he's even better.
And one of the more interesting things is one of his bigger changes in this season was his now has a different property to his V skill.
Yeah.
When he absorbs a physical hit, he does like an automatic counter.
Yeah, which is good, which can even work as an anti-air against early jump attacks as well. So I'm really curious to see if Bison players are going to start using that a lot to try to like quote parry attacks.
Now, Diablo Bison's been known to play very slow-paced Bison. See, like you said, very slow start, not wanting to dash in. Not wanting to test NuckleDu's reactions to those dashes in.
But look at this, NuckleDu is going in very aggressively. Oh my God, he faked the reset. Wow, this is an auspicious start here for Diablo Bison.
Meaty Sonic Boom.
Try to bait out a throw, and so far NuckleDu, Guile's always known for that great zoning, but NuckleDu right now is going nuts.
Oh, no respect.
Oh my God, NuckleDu does not care right now.
Oh, he ate a jump at Diablo Bison. Not quite ready right now. NuckleDu, round 2, ran right over him.
Yeah, that was the second jump in that NuckleDu just got raw like that. I'm not sure what Diablo Bison's trying to do at the last second. Maybe bad habits of crouching light punch, anti-air.
Trying to think too hard about anti-airs sometimes, and then you just don't get it out in time.
And that was the second time we saw NuckleDu just whip punish the Psycho Axe. And third jump in.
Yes.
Third raw jump in right now.
Sonic boom pressure.
All right, gets out of there. Okay,
Gets
with the EX
stomp.
head stomp. Yeah. Nice.
Nice delay on that.
Oh my God.
Not quite enough. And a throw takes it. NuckleDu with a really strong first game over Diablo Bison. Diablo Bison, I think this might be the first time he's probably ever come up against NuckleDu before, especially on the winner's side of a bracket. Like I said, he progressed through his bracket on the winner's side.
Going up against someone of NuckleDu's caliber like this on stream, on the winner's side, got to be a little bit nervous. Well, let's see if he can get something going here. Like I said, just great spacing from Knuckle. Okay, so that time he got the Psycho Axe to connect.
Yeah, much better start to this round for Diablo Bison. Getting some needed pressure. Oh, nice anti-airs from NuckleDu. Always on point with those.
Oh,
again.
Yeah.
Might have thought he was going to try to go for a cross-up.
Oh, jeez. Go again, another jump in. I'm not sure what is. There is like a weird muscle memory problem that's happening right now for Diablo Bison. He's just been running into those jump kicks all day long.
And the fact that he's getting hit while crouching, I think he's going for a crouching heavy punch, and he's just not getting it out in time.
Right.
NuckleDu's just choosing the right timing every time to throw off Diablo Bison.
Yeah, maybe he was expecting, you know, oh, it's Guile, it's going to be defensive, you know, but then NuckleDu has just been kind of going nuts on him. All right, here we go. Opportunity, gets the knockdown and the frame trap.
Stun is building up. Oh, NuckleDu, no respect.
Yeah, again, maybe a little too aggressive on the offense, but okay, the EX Devil's Reverse is working out for him, but the problem is that's all the meter that he's spending, that even if he wins this round, he'll have no meter next round.
Oh, good throw on that V reversal.
Oh, God,
again. He's going to go into a combo. This is going to kill.
Yeah.
Dash forward. Yes, super.
Is this going to kill? Yes, it is.
Gets that extra damage from being still in the V-trigger timer. All those extra hits and damage.
And the critical arts will never scale below 50% damage, so.
Although I think it actually drops to 45 on low health situations.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of weird. It's a little strange.
Guts.
Yeah,
it's the guts.
Kind of a guts rating, not quite to the extreme as some other games have done. To even having character-specific.
Right. It's not Bedman, okay? You're not fighting Bedman, okay?
Or Anjimoto. But Diablo Bison moves to loser's bracket. NuckleDu comfortably into top 8.
Yeah, you saw that reaction from Diablo Bison as he was wrapping up his controllers. Kind of a head shake. And I would imagine he's just probably thinking to himself, like, why was I trying to anti-air him all the time?
Yes,
you know?
I mean, he's trying to play his game, and then you just get thrown off just a little bit. Like I said, NuckleDu's such a tremendous competitor in this game that you get that kind of, it's a different air around when you're playing against somebody of that caliber, and especially if you've never done that before, and on stream of all things, it just kind of different levels.
Elevates it. And honestly, though, I mean, that's one of the keys, right? So it's okay to be kind of like, oh my God, it's NuckleDu, but at the same time, you have to think to yourself, you know what, he's human, so he's going to fall for things that I'm going to try to do. So. And
I'm sure he was really trying to kind of, that's what I said, he loves to play that kind of slow pace. He's trying to maybe catch, because NuckleDu off guard, thinking that he was going to be an aggressive Bison player. You know, Bison players love to abuse positive frames. I'm going for frame traps. Roundhouse.
Yeah.
While he's always kind of played a more methodical pace, but I think NuckleDu picked up on that right away and just rushed him down. And Guile, while he's one of the more defensive characters in the game, he's also one of the better, more aggressive characters in the game once he gets you into certain positions.
Yeah.
So.
That's why he's been top tier for so long, because he's not just a defensive character. He's so good on offense. They did nerf some of the offensive moves like the Sobat just a little bit.
Just a little bit, but he loses, what, 40 damage on the combo when he connects it and stuff like that. Like, nothing too major.
And here's Chris G. So he's been having a great weekend. He won MVCI, if I'm not mistaken. He won Marvel 3.
Marvel 3, yeah.
And
Took it. Last character, Virgil versus Virgil.
Oh, really? Okay,
yes, last round. It was tied up. over Joey D from Chicago.
But he also got second place in Dragon Ball, which he said was the first time he's gotten like top 3 in Dragon Ball in a while.
That was one of the more impressive moments of this weekend was his performance in top 8 in Dragon Ball. Like I said, me and Yipes were watching it and commentating, and we were just like, he just evolved right before our eyes.
Nice.
But unfortunately, Hook and God was just so strong.
Look at this. Chris G is going with that Sakura.
All right, going back to his Street Fighter IV roots.
That's right, and El Chakotay obviously very strong Mika.
Yes.
But you know, I do believe that Sakura is a lot better this season.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think she's high tier or anything like that. But
she's got a lot of significant, a lot more instead of like major buffs, a lot of quality of life changes as well.
So I'm curious to see how this is gonna go. I know this is a Chris G's girl here, so
she's a really good jab buffer character. Like I said, there's quite a few stronger jab buffer characters in this season. For example, G is one of them as well.
Yes. Oh man, G. But I mean, she still has the the really nice strength of having a bufferable standing light kick that reaches really far.
Got one of the stronger ones. The only downside is that it's fairly whiff punishable light.
Yeah. Oops, a bad hit confirmed. To the corner you go. Oh, bad mistime on that meaty. Probably thought it was going to quick rise instead of back roll. And now we see another back roll and the EX uppercut from Chris.
He's got V-trigger stocked. All right, uses that bar to get some. Doesn't want to mess with those positive frames on that charge kick.
I see a lot of people do that to Mika's drop kick. Oh, that's dead.
That should do it. Skur doesn't have. Skur, I think, has 950 health.
I can't remember. I think so.
Right, good start for Chakotay. Chris G also known for using Guile in this game.
Ibuki as well.
Ibuki as well as of late. But Chris G also someone who knows
950 health. Yes, you're right.
Chris G's also someone who likes to just play characters just because he feels like it.
Yeah, and he also plays in his own unique way, too. Even when he played Ibuki, it didn't feel like the standard Ibuki that everybody else was playing. But look at this. El Chakotay is kind of running over Chris G right now. Almost stunned. One more hit. Oh, my God. Just the micro step into the Rainbow Typhoon EX.
That's all she needed was a micro step to get into range from that? Wow. Chakotay's strong first game against EG New York. Risky.
Chris is probably going to be like, you know what, let me switch to another character now.
Yep,
there we
go. I'm anticipating potentially Ibuki, but I could see him also going back to Guile at the same time.
Yeah, I'm curious.
It's really kind of up to what's going on in Chris's head at this time. That was kind of a steamroll victory for There it is. There's the Guile.
He hit it on Balrog. I was like, what? Okay.
Yo, Chris Balrog? Here we
go. Yep, it is going to be the Guile. All right, heading back to Guile.
Sticking with the V-Trigger one. It's kind of a back and forth. What V-Triggers Guile players are still using these days. Both have their strengths and slight weaknesses now.
Oh, no flash kick. He was definitely charged for that. Oh, man, just heavy kick, heavy kick. It's one of those moves that, beginner Mikas forget to use, that standing heavy kick. Such a good button. Oh, he got in and was able to punish. Back to the corner. Reset time.
Uses the standing fierce to side switch.
Oh, yeah, you can't jump away from that. Oh, man, a little too aggressive from Chakotay. So Chris G safe from the dizzy, but still almost going to die. Oops, that was an execution error.
And uses that standing medium kick again. Good stuff from Chakotay. He's just going wild with stuff with buttons, and Chris G just doesn't have an answer right now. Nice, confirmed.
Max damage off of the counter hit, crouching light kick, and immediately uses the V reversal, but then launched to the other side.
Going to super.
Oh boy.
Critical Art's going to do a lot of damage here. Not scaled very hard.
Nadeshko's also been doing a lot of work today. Oh no, an execution error. Oh boy.
A tough hill to climb here for Chris. Going to get some extra damage here. Nice setup. Yes, belly flop.
Oh, the wingless. airplane for El Chakotay, and that's going to do it right there. Chris G has been sent to loser's bracket in dominating fashion there.
Chakotay looked just ready from the get-go.
I'll say.
Michigan cheering on their friend.
Yeah, and once again, shout out to the Frosty Faustings tournament staff and everybody. You can check out. This is just a small corner of the room over here that you see all these people crowded watching.
It's been packed.
Yeah, it is packed everywhere, and there's something about having a small packed room like this that I kind of miss.
Yep.
You know, a lot of the events have become much larger. You get like the big convention center venues. But
at a certain point, it calls for it, but
yes.
And we are almost approaching the point where we've outgrown
I know.
our current venue, and it's just only been a few years.
I'll tell you one thing. I love the fact that Frosty Faustings is a 2-day event. We need more 2-day events, but this event is getting so big. I wouldn't be surprised if next year was a 3-day event.
The logistics behind it right now, it's to balance out. Like, I know a lot of players are so used to having you go to a big tournament, especially with any tournament over 120 players.
Yeah.
Like they're usually split between days. But for example, Street Fighter, it's been all ran just today.
Dang.
And Dragon Ball was all day just yesterday, as well as a bunch of other titles. I believe Tekken and Soul Calibur was today, except
right. Obviously, like a few of the only games that were run on both days was Guilty Gear because it had the most entrants here.
Guilty
Frosty
Gear
Faustings is definitely a Guilty Gear event.
Potentially Smash Ultimate. I think that was actually the top game. It's another inaugural game at this event.
Yeah, nice.
But then again, it's pretty much the newest game out right now. And
Smash Ultimate has been killing it all around the country, even in just the regional. There was one weekend where I think 6 different events had 100+ people enter.
For like weeklies and locals.
Yeah,
I think the first Smash Ultimate weekly in Chicago got 150 players or something.
Game is fun, man. I don't blame them.
But we're going to have a fun match coming up here. Punk against Brian F.
Yep.
Going to have
Punk
potentially
earlier.
Karen versus Balrog.
Yeah, and Punk earlier trying to offer him some beef jerky, but it looked like Brian F. was like, no, I'm good. And I talked to Brian F. I just ran into him right before we started commentary, and he's like, somehow I always run into Punk in tournaments. Like, somehow I always run into this guy. So, but you know, I asked him how he felt about Balrog, and he says that he feels like things are a little better for Balrog this season.
Yeah, Balrog got a couple minor changes, but the big point about Balrog is that a lot of his harder matchups got nerfed in some ways, where he's kind of back to being able to do what he does best, and that's bully you.
All right, let's see what happens here. And again, like I said, by the end of the season, I felt like Punk was kind of back to what Punk was.
Yes, he just kind of got his mojo back. No pun intended, the mojo still being in the bracket.
Oh, look at that. Wow. And again, just the timing of Punk. He's always had the best timing on those button presses like that.
Goes into V-trigger.
Right into the corner.
Yep. Throw.
And then the meaty. Yep. There's there's the Street Fighter RPS, as I call it, the throw, shimmy, or attack. And that time Punk chose to attack. Brian F responded with wake up button, and that's why he got hit.
That's a common strategy from Balrogs. When your back's to the corner, you try to steal around with a wake up 3-frame standing jab. Oh!
Damage all the way to the corner.
Frame advantage normals there.
Yep, quick rise right there from Brian F. Maybe Punk thought he was going to go for a back roll. Nice crush.
Building a little bit of meter there. Smart and resourceful from Brian F. Taking round 2.
And that's how wake-up buttons work in this game. You got to mix between quick rise and back roll, and that's what Brian F. has done so far. So that's how he was able to get that wake-up buttons that time.
Yep.
Up goes for the throw. Nice spacing on that jab dash punch right there, that light dash punch.
Playing the mid-range game right now.
Yeah, it started off with Punk seeming to have the advantage on button timing, but Brian F has really picked it up now. Okay, quick rise, but Brian F was ready for it.
Gonna take game 1.
Okay.
That was a little different from Punk's. He was sitting on so much meter for that long. Pretty much.
I wanted to shake his hand. He's like, good job, good job. And Brian F's like, no, it's like when you bet. You don't touch the money. You don't touch the money until you win, right? You don't touch the money until you win the bet. Brian's not even trying to look at him. He's not even trying to look at him.
Don't look at him, Brian. Don't fall into his tricks.
Round 1. Fight.
Punk's still talking to him.
Brian F. all business though. On the receiving end of those confirms from Punk.
Quick ride. Oh, wow. Okay.
Looked like he was trying to do that with a buffered normal, but the normal didn't come out.
Stabbing away with the stand medium punch, gets it. Here we go. Stun to start off this round. He should be able to take it. There it is. But he won the first round last time, and Brian F came back 2 rounds straight.
Fight.
Brian F finally has a bar to work with.
And that's also a nice little change they gave to Karen, that the heavy punch doesn't crush anymore, so it's always consistent on counter hit and not counter hit on what you want it to convert into.
Punk sitting on full bar.
What a whip punish.
That bar to set it up. Oh, haymakers from Brian.
Oh, that's punishable, yeah. That is punishable. I think Brian F was hoping that wasn't going to be in range.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Says, you know what? I don't want you to be -2. I want you to be on the ground.
And Super will seal the deal. Quick game 2 to Punk.
Boom. I don't even have to ask if it's going to kill, because that's the corollary, is that Karen Super always kills. I don't know why. It always does.
It kind of just ignores the magic pixel that they say, but good stuff to Punk. Ties it up 1-1. Brian F. Kind of was just from the get-go right away. Punk just was just in his face, getting him with all sorts of counter hits.
Fight.
Right.
Using those strong footsie buttons. But the thing is about Punk is that his hit confirms from the crouching medium kick are so good.
Oh, well, unfortunately that time he negative edged a Tenko, I feel like. Okay, anti-air heavy punch. Gets the counter hit. Again, great button timing. Back roll this time. Punk was ready for it.
Oh, all that gray light gone too.
Going for the crush counter that time. Double counter hit. Back roll for Punk.
All right, Balrog has V-trigger now.
Even in life, though, both of them practically the same health. Okay, gets the back throw. One more throw will be able to kill. Oh, very fortunate trade for Brian F, and Brian F is going to be able to take this round.
Good stuff from Brian F. Brian F, you don't see that as often anymore because it's not safe activation on block anymore.
But that was also a very crucial call for Brian F. Had that last one not killed, he would have had to have used the whole super to kill. So he didn't spend any bar on that. So he's coming into this round with... Oh, actually, he didn't have the meter. I'm sorry. I'm looking at Punk's meter right now.
He had one, but I think he wasn't confident that he had it at the time.
But Punk charging right back here in this round.
One stray hit from Brian F could lead to almost half life of damage from Balrog, but that could go. Oh, no, chooses not to go into the super.
Oh, boy. And again, just poking right in there. And Brian F trying to wake up with buttons. I know Punk probably knows that that's something that Brian F likes to do.
Yep. Going into the final round here of this match.
Oh, gets the knockdown.
That far, so good from Punk.
Back roll from Brian F.
Oh, no, not the throws.
How many times? Okay, just twice. Oh no, that was definitely an execution error, and that was a V reversal. He tried a V reversal, and he accidentally came out with an EX dash. But this is going to work out for him. Look at this.
Damage and the corner carry on that. There's just a little bit of V-trigger left. It is gone. But Punk is sitting on full critical art by him.
Yeah, that's what he was going for right there. The shoulder, the Orochi right into it. Oh, crush counter fierce. Knocks him back towards the corner. Brian F gets the counter hit.
Yes.
And he gets the oh no, he didn't finish. He didn't finish. Oh,
it actually would have worked out because it didn't combo.
Right.
He would have actually got full damage on that. Brian F with the crouching medium kick.
And Brian F takes it. He has defeated Punk and sent Punk to loser's bracket. Brian F moving on in the winner's side.
Of top 8.
Nice. Yeah, so these first 4 winners matches, we're getting to the 4th one right now. All of them will get us directly into the top 8.
Yes. You almost saw like that was actually one of the Balrog's big new changes is that he can, when he V-skill cancels an EX straight, the first hit,
right,
he can actually link a standing light after and get that target combo.
Yeah,
you get a little bit more damage and you get a better setup as well in the corner.
Yeah.
So, but unfortunately, it actually would have worked out.
Yeah, I know.
Because it actually didn't combo, and if he would have continued the series, it would have killed.
Right.
But
he wasn't expecting it to hit. It hit, and he stopped on 2 buttons. Was like, oh man, if I do 2 buttons, he blocks it, I'm gonna die. But then he hit him, and he was like, oh, and then he didn't finish. But you know what? He still managed to take it with a crouching medium kick. So great job to Brian F. He moves on.
Came out ahead in that scramble situation. Sometimes you just gotta hit some buttons. You never know. So.
And coming up next, we have JB versus Mike Yahoo.
Yes, Mike Yahoo, who upset. I mean, I don't even know if I'd still call it an upset just because of the Cammy versus Dawson matchups, which has always kind of been from Street Fighter 4 to Street Fighter 5.
In Street Fighter 5, it's the most fair that it's ever been. It is definitely not like it was in 4 where Cammy just kind of ran over Dawson and Dawson cried a lot. But Cammy still obviously a very strong character and overall does have an advantage in the matchup. So
he's going to be going up against JB's Rashid. He's been doing some good things on the West Coast as of late.
Just like Chris G, New York to Los Angeles transplant.
Yep.
And but Rashid is another character who very strong. He won Capcom Cup with Gachikun.
Yes.
And he kind of got buffed.
Kind of got a little buffed.
Kind of got a couple of nice little buffs. I feel like the new Eagle Spike gave him some cool new setups.
Yeah,
you know?
that's for sure.
Doesn't bounce off on hit anymore. But as I said, look, a lot of people when they saw the changes, they're like, "Oh my God, Cammy is like destroyed," and I am 100% believe that she's mostly the same.
Yeah, her game plan essentially is pretty much exactly the same.
Yeah.
She's got some of the greatest buttons in the game up close. She's got probably the greatest crouching jab in the game currently.
Well, it did get, that one was one of the bigger nerfs.
Yes.
But at the same time, I feel like standing medium punch was a button that was going to get nerfed, and that one stayed exactly the same.
Her crouching medium punch as well.
Okay. Baby's got the anti-air ready to go. Now here we are, into the corner mix-up. Went up for another throw. Oh, beautiful reach. And a stun just like that.
Ready. Extra damage here.
Back roll and a backdash afterwards. Oh, boy.
Oh, JB.
And I love that decision because look how much life JB has, right?
Oh,
Cammy doesn't even have a critical art. What was she going to do to really punish that if it was blocked?
One crush counter combo is not going to mean a thing to JB at that point. And he's also successful in getting in the head of Mike Yahoo as well, to the point where Mike's like, I can't even hit buttons at this point.
Oh, okay, I like that. That's the option, so that's the versus Rashid option select right there off of the crouch heavy punch. Just buffer into a projectile invincible move.
Stayed in front.
Oh, just running in. That kick is still super good. I love walking forward and blocking that tornado just to try to take it out of play.
Ooh.
Oh, he just ate the fireball. Gonna get knocked down, quick rise.
Stun is already a factor. Oh, ate the cross up. He's gonna be able to kill with this combo.
Yep.
Yes. Getting that stun damage up so quickly. It just adds up with Rashid. You don't realize it until next thing you know, the round's over.
Well, don't forget, also, Cammy got a buff to her stun in Season 3, but it was re-nerfed here.
It was re-nerfed, yes.
Yeah. So a lot of those stuns right there might not have even occurred if it was in last season.
A little bit more of a glass cannon, but still a very solid glass cannon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good throw tech. Gets the jump in. Oh, had the counter hit, but didn't confirm.
Again, JB's got him in the corner.
Back roll outside of the corner. Not a counter hit on that low jab, so not going to connect into the low strong and the crouching medium punch.
4 medium kicks in a row.
Oh, okay. Goes for the knee bullet. Oh, wow. Wake up throw from JB.
Tornado's out.
Oh, but he has to follow up.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes. You got to remember that.
As soon as he goes through that SAR V trigger, he gains the ability to do moves on the way down. And so JB throwing a little bit of an okie-doke at Mike Yahoo. Oh.
It made it seem like it was an execution mistake when in fact it was not.
And there you saw right there, after that eagle spike, he didn't bounce off, and so he had the pressure going. Again, early stun on Cammy, big old damage. But you know what? This time he has a trigger and a meter. Oh, here we go. The start of it. He's got to save this now for the second. Hopefully he can grab, maybe hit a dive kick or another drill and go into critical art.
Oh. Trade on the medium kicks.
Oh!
Faked him out, just spaced it well enough to make Cammy's cannon spike whiff.
Yeah, you have to remember when she has the V trigger uppercut or the EX uppercut, while both of those are truly invincible, they lose almost all of their horizontal range. They go straight up.
Straight up, and in that situation, JB spaced that off the wall, jump to make it whiff. Moves on into winner's top 8.
There you go. JB, you see him there right now, finding a seat to go sit down.
So we will see all of them later tonight in the winner's side of top 8. We are going to progress to the top 24 losers side matches here in a moment.
And if we're going, and again, you can follow along on smash.gg. Just do a search for Frosty Faustings. You'll find that. And you can follow along the brackets there. They've been doing a great job keeping those up to date pretty quickly. On the loser side, if
I'll take credit for that.
Oh, are you
the
way? Oh, yeah, okay.
Street Fighter was all me. I'll
there
take
you
credit
go.
for
Good
it.
stuff.
A little bit of a humble brag, but you know, it's all good.
Humble humbag. There you go.
It's all part of the game.
But if the order here listed is what we're going through, it is going to be Arturo Sanchez versus Reedman.
Yeah, Reedman using G.
He used to use Guile. I remember he was a Guile player.
Yeah, he was a Guile player, so he might have that still as a backup. G is still kind of a newer character to me that I'm not very familiar with a lot of his matchups.
Okay.
I can see Dalsum, he can probably work well against Dalsum to some degree.
Yeah.
Using
I think because once G knocks you down, he is the scariest character.
Definitely
he
scary.
Is so scary, and Dalsum, obviously, that's like his weakness.
Yep.
So, I mean, while Dalsum might be able to do a small, decent job keeping him out for a while, but G just has so much mobility options. And
being able to use that V skill in the air and still get a move afterwards,
man,
it makes it a hard guess. If he jumps in with it, and you try to anti-air, he gets to jump in with a full combo afterwards.
Yeah, and also another thing too is that one of G's weaknesses is once you knock him down, it's time to go in on him.
Yes.
And that's not necessarily Dalsum's biggest strength, although in Street Fighter V with Yoga Gale and such, he's actually pretty good at it.
It's gotten quite a bit better, but
what I would imagine, okay, that's not the match that we're going to play. But in continuing that discussion, I would imagine Arturo would know well enough that he would go in on him if he needed to. So some of these losers matches might be being played off stream. Actually,
there's a potential of that as well. So I don't have that. I don't know if those are being updated live at the moment. But
see, you're not there anymore to make sure this is happening.
You know, I had my tablet and everything, but now I'm back in commentary mode for the rest of the weekend. But, yeah, well, Arturo himself has also been manning the Team Spooky stream all weekend himself, putting in double duty, making his way into the top 24 of Street Fighter, as well as being the streamer.
So I would assume this is Eric versus Lex, correct?
Yes, this is going to be BXA's Eric C using Fong on the player 2 side.
Famously,
Lex's Guile.
Famously, in 2017 at CEO, he sent Justin Wong to losers with his Fong. Yeah.
He's had a few upsets of notable players. He's a very well-respected player, and you got to be ready for Fong. Like even today, I don't think a lot of people know how to fight Fong correctly.
And even last year, there was people who was always like, "Oh, Fong's one of the bottom." He's not bottom tier at all, and he got buffed this season. So he got himself got a bunch of quality of life changes. So I'm scared of Fong this season. I think he's going to be a very threatening character. We're going to be seeing a lot more of this character this season.
Got some additional mobility options in the air.
Better combo options off of lights. Oh, he's going to be able to combo off of this too, yep.
Yep, you get a combo with a medium after that as now.
That's not a bad trade against Rio Benda. Wow, okay, got some Faust anti-airs here at Frosty
literally
Faustings.
the Frosty Faustings crashing medium kick.
Okay, nice. Spends the bar to get the extra damage.
Still has at least one extra flash.
Oh, he's gonna get in.
Oh, not enough to get the super, but he still snuck it out with that standing heavy punch. Lex might have thought he was going for a tick throw. Sitting on full critical art meter. Oh, he tried to go for that jab, 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 heavy punch link. That's really tough to do.
Yeah, it's like needs perfect. Wow, okay, back to season 2, anti-air crouch light punch.
Yep.
Went for the throw. Now trying to get in there. But again, that Sobat not as strong as it was before.
Like that. Eric C was using that EX to go through a potential fireball. Well, it's not a bad move from certain range on Footsies.
Oh, that's going to be punished right there, yeah. He could have maybe gone for a combo, but instead tried to go there for pressure. Nice EX flash kick against the... Oh, boy. Got the V-trigger cancel here, and he's got the critical art. So, oh, he spent one of the bars. Stayed in the front.
V-trigger 2 buffs a lot of his projectile moves for Fong.
Oh, he's going to be able to combo off of that. Perfect timing. As soon as you throw out that EX niche Q like that, if you see the opponent throwing a fireball, cancel it into your EX dash right away.
It's... I said, Fong is a very unorthodox anti-fireball character when he gets those situations where you think I think it's Guile of all people. You're like, oh, I can do a boom from this distance. Fong shuts it down. Oh, nice jump in. And the thing about Fong, going with a lot of the number 2 motifs, a lot of his moves are +2 on block.
A lot of his moves are 2 hits. I have a funny feeling in a beta version, he probably was able to cancel moves into moves all day. Nice. That's going to do it right there. He spends a bar just to make sure, though. He wasn't 100% positive that like the non-meter usage was going to kill. So better to be sure than to give your opponent a comeback. We haven't seen Eric use his new little flying move just yet.
No, not just yet. I'm hoping to maybe see it busted out. He's got some weird setups with it in the corner.
Nice! Was that a punish?
Yes, it was.
Oh my god, that was such good timing. Oh, you know what? And he had the command dash all ready to go. Oh, close to stun. And that's why Lex right now just trying to get away. All right, here we go. He's got the activation. What's he got? Tries to go for a throw, and Eric just jumps away.
There it is! Yeah, and it worked out! And it made Lex whiff the anti-air.
Oh, no.
Dirty stuff from Eric C. Moving on the loser's side, Lex has been knocked out.
Yeah, and that right there, that win pose was Fong's I have a new flying move dance. Oh, man.
We were waiting to see when he was going to bust it out, and it was right on cue. Eric C, good stuff. Moving on, find out here in a second what our next match is.
Yeah. Probably personally just a little too excited to see some Fong here on stream, but you know, one of the things that I'm really excited about for Season 4 is I feel like we're going to see a lot more character variety than we did before.
I think even this early into the season, I've seen a lot more than usual. People, and maybe a lot of trial and error phase before the official season starts, trying out what's going to work. But we're going to get Just a Kids Jury coming up against Groovy Mango, who is a Colleen player.
I feel like his handles are all kind of like forming a sentence. complex, right? It's like,
a little
because
bit.
I'm Batman, I'm just a kid,
I'm just
you know?
a kid, you know? Well, when he was just a kid, he was Batman, but now he's a adult?
He's
Kid? Batman?
Wasn't there like that kid Batman that like had in San Francisco, like had the tour? Oh, everyone's booing right now. What is happening on one of the other streams? I don't even know.
Yes, the stream right next to us, behind us. I'm not sure what game is up right now. Oh, maybe it's Windjammers going on.
That's right. Yeah.
The hot Windjammers action all weekend long. I believe was it Austin Creed who put money into it himself?
Yeah.
Huge Windjammers fan.
I kept joking on stream that if he wasn't at the MK reveal event earlier, he probably would have been here to play some Windjammers because he loves that game. Oh, this is a head shake. Head shake from Groovy Mango right there. Now, you said Just a Kid is the jury player, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Names still need to be switched around.
There we go.
Yep.
Groovy Mango. So Colleen is another character that I feel like kind of got pretty strong this season.
Yeah.
She was good last season,
too. She
was
good last season, only got better. Has some of the grossest mix-ups in the game with her V-Trigger 2. And not only does it just give her better mix-ups, she gets some of the best footsies in the game, with increased range on all of her mediums and heavies. I think even her jabs all get extra range.
But Jury, one of those characters that even last season I felt was highly underrated.
Yes.
I know a lot of Jury players think that she was awful, and I don't blame them. But I'm hoping we're going to see some more Jury play this season. She didn't really get any significant buffs, though. That was the problem.
That was kind of a surprise. She's always been kind of considered.
Oh my God, the damage!
Uses the EX Fireball. Go through their properties. Oh.
Nice. Okay, gets the target into the V-Trigger activation. And yes, when she has V-Trigger 2 activated, you have to make sure you are in down block so often, because it is one of the most dangerous things to watch out for.
One of the most significant buffs she received over the course of Street Fighter V was that neutral activation. V-Trigger 2. Such a strong option for her in the game.
See that beautiful range on that standing heavy punch from Just a Kid. Oh, here we go. Same thing. Activated. Spend a big chunk of that for the V-Trigger stab. No
punish on that.
No, just a little slow in the response. And it ended up attacking the wrong way, so that empty jump throw worked out for Just a Kid.
So you'll see Colleen players. I've talked to him a lot. One of my good friends from my hometown, formerly at my university, another Colleen player. Once she's in V-Trigger 2, he says, I'm hitting the one button, and that's standing fierce.
Yep. I mean, you hit that button a lot, even when you don't have V-Trigger 2. So
he said, I lost the match because I wasn't following the rule. I wasn't hitting heavy punch, just enough, but.
Fair enough. Okay, back throw.
Just a Kid sitting on full critical art bar. Most jury players aren't known for going into the critical art early.
Nice! Gets the little dance right there, the punish, the knockdown. What do we got? Back rolls.
That's safe, yes. Goes back to the corner. Just a Kid trying to get that V-Trigger set up, but.
Yeah, that neutral jump would have worked against everybody else's V reversal, but not against Colleen, because Colleen is going to roll forward like that. Back throw. Interesting mid-screen back throw. Ooh.
Colleen, though, dangerous character here with V-Trigger stock. Oh, he's going to get the confirm.
Yep. Okay, so this is going to get a setup for him.
Stays in front. No! With the parry, is that going to kill?
God, not quite. This wasn't the EX.
And
the icicle.
Icicle. Not enough projectile invulnerability on that to get through it.
Yeah, I think he was just hoping to clip Colleen first and then kill her and then get hit by the ice. But instead, Groovy Mango chose to jump over, so there was nothing to hit. So there we go.
Strong game from Groovy Mango trying to take it over. Just a Kid, Chicago's very own, looking to keep going on in this tournament. Ultimate Jury. I haven't seen Just a Kid play many other characters. Pretty much been a Jury main.
Oh, the exhale, the nerves you can see on his face right now. He is just a kid after all, so, you know, hopefully he can withstand the pressure and the stress.
Round 1. Fight.
Said we're just going to have another match here. Groovy Mango getting back thrown already.
Oh, okay, interesting. And then dashing forward for the surprise. There it is, trying to use that standing heavy punch, but Jury's buttons on the ground, you know, I feel like are a little underrated. I think a lot of things about Jury are underrated, but I get a lot of angry messages from Jury players. Let's put it that way. Nice! Yes, there we go. Just a Kid getting that round.
Good reaction from the crowd. A lot of hometown support for Just a Kid.
Nice confirm. And another confirm on the forward dash, but a counter right here. Mid-counter.
Mango has been on point with those parry counters.
Oh, no anti-air counter that time. Just tried to anti-air with a normal button. Oh, he just walked into that. Okay. Yeah, doing the delayed target combo in the air to set up that baby fireball. Oh, man. No fear. And caught him before he got the dash, the skating, crouching light kick. Throw. One more mix-up.
The lane still has V-trigger bar active. Oh. He's going to get doesn't get the full link after.
Yeah, he missed it. Nice.
No.
Using the projectile invincibility to go through the icicles and catch Groovy Mango by surprise. There you go, Just a Kid.
Game 2. Good stuff from Just a Kid. Maybe just a late bloomer. You never know. It could just be evolving right before our very eyes.
If he can get in the top 8, he's going to have to change his name to Just a Man.
Just a Man. As long as he's not just a delinquent or something, you know.
I think that's actually kind of funny thing, too, is that, you know, the group Boys to Men, they started as the group Boys.
Yeah.
And then when they got older, they changed themselves to Boys to Men. So it makes sense.
And then now they're all old, they're just men.
Yeah. Now they have to be called Boys 2 Men 3 Old Guys.
Round 1.
And then when a few of them, you know, get too old, they forget who they are, you know.
Oh, man. That's too dangerous of a reality for me, James, right now, okay? So, oh, man.
Strong stop from Groovy Mango. Just a Kid recovering that stun bar that built up so quickly.
Yeah. Oh, nice challenge right there with that standing medium kick.
Oh, he got him whiffing the throw. Big damage.
And close to stun. Oh, nice. Tried to get away, but couldn't quite do it. And the air counter. And a regular throw. Oh, the wake up EX.
Respect.
Is he going to get in? Yeah, he's just going to be able to punish that. Oh, no, too far for the crouching medium kick to hit. Whoa, what was even happening there?
Unfortunate trade on the anti-air attempt from Just a Kid. Had an EX bar potentially stocked there, or he might have built it on the trade. I'm not sure.
Groovy Mango now at match point over Just a Kid. This is loser side. Oh, gets the raw jump in. Okay, just goes right in there with the pinwheel. No whiff punish.
Got away with the whiff. He's still there.
And here's a stun right now. Building up a bunch of those charges on the Fuhajin.
Yes.
Into the critical arch.
Just enough combo to build that super gauge to get that critical arch finish. Just a Kid tying it up, going into the final round of this match.
Yeah, had to spend a lot of that meter though, so if Groovy Mango really wants to take advantage of his meter lead, might want to spend that meter almost right away so he can build it up at the same time as Just a Kid. But not a lot of opportunities, and he just walks into that. That's going to be a stun. Okay, how much meter can he spend here? No, he didn't quite get that, but turned it into a shimmy. He's so close.
Oh, the V-skill cross-up. What a clean round from Just a Kid to take it over Groovy Mango.
The V-skill from out of nowhere, and Just a Kid looking like, that expression was like, yeah, that was just another day.
Just another day in the neighborhood. Remember the show Bobby's World?
Of course I remember the show Bobby's World. That's not nearly old enough for me.
Okay, yeah. I can imagine just a kid on a tricycle going down.
Oh, yeah.
Playing jury. This is my neighborhood right now.
Oh, yeah. Don't you know?
Was that show made by Howie Mandel?
I think so. Something like that, yeah.
Man, I remember all those cartoon shows, and like I said, those aren't even some of the oldest ones. You know?
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I've been making references to like 1960s movies. Okay, like that is a problem.
I know my fair share of the old stuff as well. I am the youngest brother of 3 with a fairly old dad. So.
Okay, there you go. All right, so we're still going to hang out in the loser side of the bracket here.
Looks like random high fives.
Is that Splash, or are we on the next one?
Yeah, I believe that's Splash. Yeah, Splash versus random high fives coming up here. Random high fives, one of these Zangief players remaining in the bracket.
Yep, definitely been buffed. That standing medium punch has been a nice change.
Well, and it's actually a frame slower, I believe, but it's a much better footsie button, a much better hitbox, hurtbox ratio.
Yeah, and what it is that because that button is so good now, you focus on that button, and it actually opens up some of his other buttons to be a little more effective. A couple of things like the key frame, hit frame on the lariat, keeping them closer. Even the regular lariat doesn't knock them back as far. Shout outs to Ultra David.
Oh, no.
Giving me a lot of this Zangief info.
Splash is going with Colleen. I was informed wrong. Oh, little mistake on the handshake there.
And this is an interesting one because I have heard from some opinions that Zangief destroys Colleen.
Yes. A lot of Colleen players are all about really trying to keep up the pressure from a certain range that, honestly, Zangief excels at.
Yep. And then once you knock Colleen down, Colleen has basically no wake-up.
Yeah.
She has nothing. And she has wake-up counter, but that's not going to help against SPD.
Not against command throw characters at all.
Nice. There's that standing medium punch, and then just gets the raw jump in. Not the proper frame right there. Oh, maybe that was.
That was the good lariat
It was the good frame. Yeah. Okay. Oh, he tried to chase the backdash. Couldn't quite get it.
Pretty much most of the time when Zangief's comboing from standing light into lariat, it's going to be the better version. Certain ranges, possibly not.
Right. There's just a certain combo setups. Standing light kick into that is very commonly the right range.
Nice punish. Yep, that's very unsafe on block. Very easy punish for Zangief players.
Hang on, lady. We going for a ride. That's an old movie reference there. Though an old movie everyone should have seen. Oh,
nice physical use.
Surprised he hasn't gone for Thunderstorm.
Yeah. Oh, man. Actually, somewhat of a useful tool in this match. I believe it can counter standing forward heavy kick.
I mean, honestly, if you ever land Thunderstorm, the other character should just die.
Yeah, it should just do half-life.
Yeah.
For a move that sometimes only causes Zangief players weird execution mistakes.
Yep.
It should just do like half health.
I don't know why they made it 2 punches instead of 2 kicks. Honestly. Oh, God, the headbutt.
Every time that hits, I cringe.
Out. Where are you going? Can't get out of there just yet.
She does not get those good mix-ups because Lariat covers both sides so easily.
And it goes through all of the ices, the ice as well.
Nice. Using that command dash with the V trigger.
Yep, but it's about out now. Oh, you know what? There you go. There's a buff that she got right there. The ability to cancel stabs into super. Well, both stabs, I should say. That was only one stab that time, so.
Able to confirm into it much easier. Random high fives, though. Full critical art bar. Oof.
It's got to be dangerous. But even more so, the danger right now is going to be that EXSPD. All right, you're in the blender. Oh, he went for the regular throw.
Flash. Using those buffed buttons in V-Trigger, he's going to be able to take it here with the stun.
Oh, my God. That was some damage.
That's scaling, but it's not going to matter. Air throw should be doing enough.
Oh, no, he's not going to go for the air throw. Oh, boy. Zangief with all that meter right now activates. Oh, you got to jump forward. Oh, okay, never mind.
Got him at the end of the recovery, I believe. I don't think that dash fully recovered.
Yeah, if you see Zangief raw activate like that and you're close enough, try jumping forward and just, especially because Colleen has a really nice jump attack range, right? So.
And she's got some unique angle jump ins with her, like her jumping heavy kick, kind of check things from further away.
I think the jumping medium kick might have reached from there. Maybe, I'm not sure.
That could potentially, yeah. Good stuff from Splash. Strong showing after kind of getting pummeled by Zangief in that first round.
Yeah, and on the flip side too, I have heard a lot of Colleen players say that Zangief is an even matchup with Colleen.
Yeah.
So, you know.
She definitely has the tools, and like I said, I think V-Trigger 2, when she gets those buff normals, she just gets that just enough extra range where EXSPD is no longer a threat, and you can just harass Zangief completely.
Just concentrating right now. Calming himself down, trying to breathe a little bit, maybe try to think about what he did wrong, think about what other options he can bring into his game. So a lot of times when you're playing these fighting games, you forget about certain options while you're playing. Oh, but he might even switch to another character. Interesting. This one's an interesting matchup because the hail can kind of be an annoyance to Sagat because he can't tiger those, right?
No.
So you can drop the hail on his head, and when he throws a tiger, he kind of has to respect the hail, and then Colleen could jump over.
He's still thinking about it. Oh, he confirmed it. We're going to have Sagat going with V-Trigger 2, the Tiger Assault.
Yeah, V-Trigger 2, definitely. It's weird. I feel like V-Trigger 2 is better, and it's 2 bars.
Yeah.
Than V-Trigger 1.
Get those potential, almost Abigail-style guard crush setups.
Yeah. Although it does scale the damage very heavily. It hasn't been able to get the Tiger game started at all so far. Oh, the counter on the V-skill.
Yep, uses the V-skill to get in.
Oh boy, back. Yep, into the corner. Goes out for the EX Tiger knee. Gets him. Oh, there we go, crush. Here we go. Activate. Oh, too far away for that. There's that standing heavy punch.
Trouble.
Oh,
smart.
No
That's
quick
very
rise.
smart.
Yeah,
that is a smart thing to do against Colleen. Do not quick rise or back rise. Just stay on the ground.
Oh, out of the air with standing medium punch. Interesting. Oh, he thought she was going to go, but then no punish. So he kind of got away with that. Oh, nice. Confirm off of that standing medium kick. Oh no, that was supposed to be an EX uppercut. He is so fortunate right now if he can take this round. Oh, the shimmy.
That is so fast when Colleen uses that to get in. It is like a half screen low.
So I said, when you're fighting against Colleen and she activates V-Trigger 2, down back is such an important thing to hold on to. And that's tough because obviously then you lose your mobility. Oh my God, he missed the...
Didn't get the Kara.
And somehow he didn't fall into the hail there. Oh boy.
No.
He has not really been able to get the Tiger game going at all. I haven't seen any Tiger shots from him. Yeah, because right now with V-Trigger 2 activated, Tiger shot, he's dead. Because that's going to be stab, stab in the super. So he can't throw a Tiger shot right now. So that's why Splash is just going to be able to walk up and throw him like that. There it is.
Yes, you get to react with that.
And it's a one-button reaction.
Yes.
You don't even need a motion on the controller.
So scary.
It's like old school Street Fighter just being able to custom combo through a projectile. He just hit 2 buttons and that's it.
I feel like the gamble random high fives chose to go with did not work out very well. He's always been known for his Zangief play. Probably, I wish he would have stuck with his guns. Didn't necessarily. I mean, he had a strong first round. It could have gone either way at one point, but.
Yeah, you can see right now, that's one of the worst things. When you have multiple characters, it actually kind of is painful sometimes because then you second guess yourself and then you just kind of afterwards think to yourself, man, I shouldn't have switched. When you have that character specialty and you always use that character ride or die, you know, it actually kind of takes away some of that stress.
It does, and especially if you're known as a character specialist, and you switch, your opponent's going to be like, all right, maybe you're probably not going to be quite as good with this character, so I'm not too worried. And
And this is not quite. So this is 1 round before getting into top 8. So
yes,
right now,
yes.
Eric C and Just a Kid are going to play each other. They'll need to win 1 more match to make it into top 8.
So essentially, the first round, it was kind of an altered losers finals of each pool.
Yeah.
So instead of playing somebody from your pool, you're actually playing somebody different.
Which I love that system, by the way.
Yes.
And yeah, I mean, I understand the logic of, you know, if you're going to want to win the tournament, you're going to have to beat these guys anyway, so double jeopardy is not terrible. But for me, you know, a lot of these players don't get an opportunity to travel to a lot of tournaments and stuff like that. And as a result, it's just better to give the players the experience of playing more different people.
Exactly.
Because they get more experience that way, they get more variety that way, they learn a lot more that way. So.
And one of the other slight benefits of this system is even though it's only 1 less match in the pools, it saves quite a bit of time.
Oh, yeah. And you know what the thing about this? Man, I don't know if I've ever seen this matchup before in my life.
I can't say I've seen it as well. Looking Jury versus Fong.
Wait, this is allowed? I didn't know these 2 characters were allowed to play each other in this game, you know? Oh, man.
2 former subordinates of their respective evil regimes. Although
Round 1.
Jury's kind of a free agent in this storyline as well.
Yeah, she doesn't even have her glowing eye anymore.
Got ripped out. But unfortunate Chicago team kill going on here. Just a Kid, Jury, and Eric C's Fong.
Nice air throw. It's a good way to
almost
counter.
forgot she had it.
Yeah, I know, right?
My Midwesternness came out on there with a little hope.
And then that also helps that Fong has a particularly floaty jump as well. Oh no, he went for a heavy punch instead of a medium kick.
Might have thought he had a counter hit.
Oh boy, he wanted to activate. He wanted sweeping to activate, and so
meaty standing leg kick.
That neutral jump blew up the sweep.
Round 2. Fight.
A lot of juries like to, will end rounds with that throw after that EX hits, but very smart to time that standing leg kick. Good pressure from Eric C.
Okay, gets that Faust anti-air again. Dashes right in there. Here we go, activation time. Eric not falling for the shimmy. Ooh, God, that dash so fast in V-Trigger 1. Look at that.
Anti-air jab.
Okay, back roll. Try to build some distance.
Just a Kid was kind of been calling out every time Eric's been going for that cower crouch attack.
Not that time. Okay, yeah, so hard to get over Fong because of that. Oh, he's going to be able to finish him off, yeah. Even if that hadn't killed. Oh, no, he was just shy of the critical eye.
Just barely.
Just shy of it.
Clean game, Just a Kid. Eric C trying to stay alive. Midwestern team kill going on here right now.
Round 1. Fight.
Both of these players have been traveling quite well as of late, trying to attend events all over the country.
Okay, here we go. Yep, just locking him in the corner. Gets the stun right away. Okay. Big damage here. Goes for the setup. Oh, look at that meaty right there.
So meaty.
And then you saw that light punch into the light sleeves right there. That is definitely a new nice buff that he got. Oh, that was cross-up?
That was.
That didn't look like a cross-up at all. No. Quick rise. Tries to get out of there, but chased down.
Trying to steal this round. Fong got what he wants. Now he's got that full screen distance. Don't want to be trading in situations like that.
Tries to go in there. Thought maybe he was able to counter that in time, but nope. She recovers from that fireball very quickly. Getting in there with the plus frames. Oh, no down fierce. I thought the down heavy punch because that would have caught the cross up.
She can kill now with one hit. Yeah.
Oh, with the off of that fireball. I think he was trying to trade, but Justin Kid walked up and blocked in time.
It was such a weird interaction.
Or something, yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, that's punishable, yep. Just a Kid at match point right now. Wow. Counter hit, light punch. Okay.
Calling him out. Punk players like to continue strings because that, after a certain point, he really has no throw threats. His tick throw game is not very strong because his walk speed is incredibly slow. Oh, the wake up super, but
no.
Does he have a punish for it? He does!
He got in there. Good timing on that. And Just a Kid on the verge of advancing the top 16. Oh boy, not done yet. Not done yet. Wait
He's gonna take
a minute.
Oh,
Oh. Oh,
that is gonna do it.
The projectile invincibility.
Oh, man. Eric C. can't be happy about that.
Just a Kid making it through the projectile with the EX. I just call it Hazanshu. I'm sorry, it's not the right name, but that's what it is to me. She stole Chun-Li's move, okay?
Yeah, essentially.
And Just a Kid is going to move on to top 16 on the loser side. He just needs to win one more to make top 8.
To make top 8.
Maybe he really will have to just turn himself to Just a Man after that.
Just a man.
Look at Punk. He's like, yeah, I remember what it felt like to be just a kid like 2 years ago.
Wait a minute, you older than me?
Wait,
what?
are they actually?
No.
They're not playing each other, are they?
Oh, I guess we're going right into it.
Whoa. I guess that's where Punk went down. Yeah, because Punk goes down all the way down to that side over there. So Just a Kid is going to stay on?
Running the gauntlet.
Wow, okay.
Check Smash GG. Has there been any updates to the brackets on Smash GG?
I don't see any so far, so
Okay.
I don't see any updates. That is because you are not in charge.
That's true, and
I
unfortunately I don't have the admin set up on my personal phone. But otherwise, I should have been updating these live.
Oh,
I could
that's
have been
right.
doing that
Yeah,
the entire
yeah.
time. I'm slacking my duties here. What am I doing?
I give you full permission to jump off of commentary and go yell at somebody right now.
I throw my weight around here, you know. So this is the 11th Frosty Faustings. Thank you for tuning in.
You've been helping with Frosty Faustings almost since the beginning, right?
Since the beginning. I've been to every single one.
Dang.
Started off with, I think I was just helping out running Third Strike back in the day at a small little hotel.
How many people were at that Frosty Faustings?
I'd say maybe 100 to 200 people, if that. I mean,
and how crazy is it to see what it's like now?
Yeah. I mean, I remember losing my lid when we got our first 100-man tournament for, I think it was Super Street Fighter 4.
Okay. And now you have 100-man tournaments everywhere here this weekend.
Multiple games getting close to the 200 mark. I believe Smash and Guilty Gear both had 200 plus.
Well, here we go, Just a Kid. Now this is the real test, right? This is you gotta fight Punk.
Just a Punk bullying Just a Kid right now. Going after our nation's youth.
We don't like bullies here.
Oh,
that's
like
punishable.
Bullies. Nice punish from Just a Kid. Activates. Oh, it was not a good activation. It was late. Punk knew that immediately and walked up the throw.
Nice confirm on that crouching medium kick,
So
as
good
Punk
at
does.
that. So good at that.
You see right there, taking advantage of the plus frames, always walking forward. Just a Kid knows he's not supposed to hit anything, so that gives Punk the ability to walk forward and continue the pressure.
V-trigger going here with super stock. Might be able to get a life lead back if he wants to land a big combo.
Well, Punk is going to spend the V-bar to just get the V-reversal, to get some pressure going, but now Just a Kid getting the throw, but Punk with the check, with the light punches. Tried to shimmy Just a Kid.
On point right now. Oh, he drops the EX.
Okay, surprise EX.
Yes.
Oh my God! He tried to neutral jump to bait something out of Punk.
Yep.
I don't think he was expecting the reset.
No,
EX reset.
not at all. And that was actually kind of a good call out from Punk there. It was one of those situations where even if it was blocked, he still would have had a two-touch situation. Punk taking game one over Just a Kid. Bullying the youth of America right here. What a bully.
Fight.
Just a Kid, one of Chicago's lone remaining competitors in the tournament.
right, gets in there, throws him into the corner again.
Oh, no, the throws. One more? No.
He went for it, but Just a Kid just jumped out.
Oh!
Nice, gets a knockdown here, sets up. And patience from Punk.
Yeah, these neutral jumps from Just a Kid have not been benefiting him at all.
Oh, that. Obviously, a max range sweep harder to punish. Oh, he couldn't quite get out, and he landed into a button. I'm not sure why he got. If he had just empty jumped and blocked, he would have been able to block.
Yeah.
Nice spacing on that light pinwheel.
Oh,
boy.
Got the meter to burn as well.
And that, another staple of Punk right there, maximizing damage.
Fight.
Execution on point. Reactions on point.
Okay, here we
Burns
go.
on point. Good start from Just a Kid, though.
Punk getting out of there with the back roll.
That time Punk is hitting buttons afterward. It's -2 for Jury in that situation.
Oh, Punk was ready for the
Done.
quick rise
Yeah.
that time. Had the proper meaty. And he just goes for the reset.
That back throw did so much. Just a Kid was not ready for it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, he shook him off. There you go. Don't give in to the bully.
He routed him. He routed him. He brushed off the handshake. Oh, man.
But Just a Kid, shout-outs to him.
He did turn and give the handshake,
yeah.
but Punk didn't see, so, you know, it's all
One match
good.
away from top 8. Punk moves in, I believe, to the
top
loser's
8,
side
yeah.
of top 8.
Which is not a surprise. Not a surprise. But, you know, that was a great experience, I think, for Just a Kid to fight someone of Punk's level, right? And 2, I like him kind of giving him a little bit of that sass in return.
Oh, he's
you
giving
know
him
what
the
I mean?
Punk treatment right back at him. Man.
I like it. I like
Don't want to
that.
get showed up at all. You know? Give him some res.
Shout outs to Just a Kid. You know, I have a funny feeling if he keeps this up, we're going to be seeing a lot more of him in the future.
Oh, definitely. He's
So,
always been, I said, he has been traveling quite a bit, going to tournaments. I believe they've been hitting up all the majors like EVO, and I think they've even gone to a few of the West Coast events. But as well as, you know, like Eric C. has been on the Midwest Chicago Red Bull teams as well, so he's been going to those.
And, you know, like we talked about last year, the winner of this was Mojo, right?
Yeah.
That was, obviously he had been playing before then, but that was, you know, I felt like his kind of coming out party, right?
It was right after we were the first one of the first big tournaments with the introduction of the V-Trigger 2s. So, like, we got to see the chair, the bust out of the chair. That
And he, you know, since then, you know, him, Toy, El Chakotay, a bunch of these players, you know, unsponsored, you know, players that are really, really stepping it up little by little.
Definitely.
So I would like to see some more from those guys. And, you know, hopefully Just a Kid is just kind of like following in that footsteps right now.
I think so. Like I said, he's been just getting nothing but better over the last few years. Midwest Chicago in general has improved immensely. We've never been really quite known for Capcom fighting games.
Right.
So we've always been a Guilty Gear region.
Anime region.
Anime region. We've had some strong Tekken players as well, but this is how it goes.
It's changing now.
It's changing for
now.
sure.
Midwest definitely getting a lot of strong players out here for Street Fighter. But that's one of the nice things about Street Fighter is there's strong players everywhere.
Everywhere.
We just had a dream hack in India, for example.
Yes.
We got to see some talent out
The
there.
level of competition has just risen so much.
It's exciting. It's exciting times, man. And it's one of those reasons why, in my opinion, having these kind of circuits are so important, right?
Definitely.
You know, on BB Tag, I was talking about this and how much the Arc Revo World Tour has, you know, is doing for the Guilty Gear / Blaze Blue / BB Tag communities out there.
Yeah, I said we went for years and years without ever really getting to see any of these players, and now with the advent of everybody streaming these days, you get to see like high quality matches live.
That's right.
Coming from Brazil, coming from China, coming from India, like 10 years ago, that was unheard of.
Right.
So,
and it's super awesome to see. So.
And the way information in these games is now coming out and traveling around, players are very open about their findings. And we got so many with Twitter. You got all the countless lab rats over there posting frame data, situational combos. It's just we're really kind of in a big modern-day fighting game renaissance in some ways. So.
It's really cool to see. And you know, on top of that, if you are a player who is trying to get into the FGC, support your locals, man.
Definitely.
Like head out to the locals, have some fun, play in those locals, and you'll have meet some new friends. And if you can help grow the scene, get other people into the games as well. And and
just have fun.
Yeah.
Enjoy your game.
Exactly.
Don't like the game you're playing? Try something else. There's so many good games out there right now to have fun with.
Exactly. So I mean, even if Street Fighter V is not your thing, I mean, I've been having so much fun. For example, personally with Soul Calibur 6, Tekken, I've been enjoying. Smash Brothers, I've been enjoying. BB Tag, I've been enjoying, and now MK11 is coming out in about 3 months.
Yes,
you know.
Yes.
There's just so many options for you. So there's so many variety. You can find a fighting game for you, even if it's footsies. Shout out to High Fight. Even if it's footsies.
There you go.
And that's a great way to get into fighting games as well, too.
Yeah.
A nice little, like a baby steps tool. So
get used to the basic mind games of what's going on in this genre.
Exactly.
But, oh, here we go. Gonna have Mike Too Strong
going up against Splash.
Is this Random High Fives?
Well, wait, no, because Random High Fives lost, didn't he?
Was he in winners or losers when he lost?
He was in losers.
Now I am not sure. I'm trying to pull up my old. I had a picture of this top 16. Let's take a look at it again.
Well, because we knew all the people who were winners. We saw them play against each other.
I am slightly confused. But then again, we've had some off-stream matches. It's definitely not. Is that? I thought it was Random High Fives, but.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I do
Random
see.
High Fives lost Splash. Is that Random High Fives up there?
Well,
right
I
now?
see here on the bracket listing that Mike Too Strong beat Splash.
Okay. I'm a little thrown off over what match this currently is.
Yeah, I'm a little.
I'd like to get some confirmation on that.
Round 1.
I recognize Mike Too Strong, the Zangief player. Oh, I am sorry. That is Diablo Bison, isn't it?
Oh, that is Diablo Bison? Oh, okay.
Yes, he lost to Knuckle Dew.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Well, apologies for that mix-up.
And we've got another Zangief player here, you know, as we talked about. 3 Zangief players on the loser side. Oh, just jabs him out of there. Man, really making use of that V-skill. And, you know, the gray damage has been halved, so Zangief can definitely absorb a lot more stuff than he could before.
Really helps out, makes that V-skill, and he can also backdash.
Oh, no, he tried to get away.
One of the changes Zangief got is that he can do V-skill and then backdash. Cancel it.
Yeah, that's right.
It's almost kind of like a pseudo-focus backdash from Street Fighter 4.
Not the most useful of things, but, you know, it's there. Oh. Ow!
Trade comes out in his favor slightly, but Diablo Bison's back in.
Yeah, and then you saw both of them
There's
jump in there.
The two
okay,
hits.
there we go.
That's why that V-skill is pretty
here
good
we
in this matchup.
Oh, get back down. Where are you going? Oh, okay. I'm going to jump again. I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all.
Damage on that.
Oh, man.
I'll say Diablo Bison likes to play a little more slow, methodical Bison, but he's been pretty more active in this matchup against Mike Too Strong. I love that name.
Oh, good. Wow, still had the time to get that light punch out of there.
I have to say, I think Zangief players always have the most original names sometimes. That just really reflect the character that they're using.
Nice. Oh, didn't quite get the juggle. Just too slow.
Switch, yeah.
Oh, there we go again. EX. So you're stuck in the mix-up here.
Nice, confirm.
Yep, but that's not the good hit right there, so that's why after that dash you did. Oh my God! That's what you do to the scissor kick. Yep.
Get 2 hits of armor on that V skill. Good stuff.
Yep, again, not getting the good hit, but that's that's kind of the way that they set up Zangief in a weird way, that if you do get that crouching light kick, light jab into lariat, you don't get the good hit. So they didn't want to reward you with that necessarily. But if you go in there with a counter hit light punch, then you can do stand light kick into lariat and get the good hit. But that's you counting on them hitting buttons when they wake up.
Yeah, Zangief's light kick kind of gives them a property kind of similar to Birdie in a way that it helps him connect from certain ranges further than it should.
Yeah, and it keeps people from, it's a low hit, so it keeps people honest, right? So, oh, no, not close enough. Wow. Ooh. And Mike Too Strong really taking advantage of this new, that! Oh, man.
Yeah. Trying to nullify Diablo Bison's footsie. Oh, there it is, yes! 2 hit. You cannot do 2 hits against Zangief like that.
Okay. Oh, he doesn't go for another one. He wants to save for the level, because you can go for another one and get plus frames, but wants to get the jab into the full launch, potentially. Oh, almost had it, but that was a trade.
So close.
Very fortunate for Diablo Bison for that trade. He's still sitting on the ability to get the full level 3 V trigger. So only when it drains halfway that he doesn't have that anymore. Oh! There it is. He's gonna. Oh, he missed it!
But he got the EXSBD instead.
So what's the mix gonna be? Oh, the plus frames. Yeah, there we go.
Mike Too Strong. Strong. Straight Russian damage.
Just like saying that, right?
Yeah, I do.
Mike Too Strong. That punch, it looks so good when you smack someone. Yeah.
That reeling animation going flying back.
Oh, nice. Oh, what? I swear I hit him with his armpit or something like that.
It's got that weird, funky hitbox before it extends.
Yeah, but you see, this is why he's V-skilling all the time, because he's just waiting for a potential scissor kick like that, right?
Yep. And he could just tank right through it.
Oh, just in time.
Little, yep.
Oh, no, but he was too far for the Psycho Flame to hit. Ow. Oh, he didn't keep absorbing.
There it is, V-trigger activated. Can get some funky stuff going here. You can get pressure in, but Strong has got V-trigger stock as well. Nice
there
crossover.
We go. The side switches
yes,
and again.
Once again. Oh,
but he missed it that time. Yeah, just go for the level 2.
Oh, no, and it's going to combo into critical art.
Man, he went for that because that's kind of crazy to just go for. Because if he had blocked the low jab, or did he actually just confirm it on the hit to being the level 1 suction?
I don't think he confirmed from the hit of the jab, but I think he just went for it and hoping that, because you can confirm on hit once you see a flip, you can kind of go into critical art. But if it was blocked, he would have been negative.
Yeah, exactly, and he would have been punishable. So that's why I feel like it was kind of a risk right there, but it worked out
in his favor, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Moves on. That could have been potentially to make into top 8.
Yeah, I think so. Arturo obviously surviving his match right here, because here he comes, ready to go.
Arturo stepping up right now. Still alive in the loser side of the bracket. Which art are we going to get today? Are we going to get the young art? Or are we going to get full-time streamer art? Although sometimes that's art at his strongest. Is when he doesn't have time to think about the game and he just sits down and it just flows out of his mind naturally.
Ah, but you know what? They said, get out of here, Art.
No, get out of here, Art.
We don't want to see you play. Man. Okay.
James, how's your weekend been?
It's been exciting. Been a lot of fun. Last Frosty Faustings was my first Frosty Faustings. I talked to Mike, Elvin Shadow, of course, and I was just like, I would like to come because I've just always wanted to go to a Frosty Faustings. He made sure that it could happen, and after that, I was so happy to be able to make it back this year.
I'm happy as well. It's a pleasure always when you're here in Chicago.
And Mike even set it up. So last year, impromptu, after the Super Turbo Top 8, I just played a bunch of matches because everyone wanted to play. They're like, sit down and play. And so, Will, who was streaming it, Will English, he was just like, oh, shoot. And he turned the stream back on, so they streamed me playing a bunch of people. And so this year, Elvin Shadow actually scheduled an hour block for me just to play a bunch of people, which I did last night. And I even commentated my own matches.
How'd that go?
It's hard.
It's hard.
Because you're just like, you stop talking because you're concentrating so much playing.
Trying to commentate when you're playing, that is a task reserved for very few.
Yeah, but you know what's interesting about it? I almost want to recommend to people trying to do that sometimes.
It's kind of a unique thing. It's kind of like you're trying to analyze on the fly, which can sometimes, if you really start to think about it and do it critically, can kind of help open up your play style sometimes. Because a lot of times when you get to the zone playing, you're not picking up on your own mistakes.
Right, And it was interesting because when I was playing, I used to stream Street Fighter V a lot more, and I would just play Cammy online. And I had a whole series of streams where I would basically talk about my matches, what I'm thinking as I'm playing. And I need to get back to that because a lot of people have said it was a very, very useful series of videos.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm going to try to do that again. But I might be doing it with Zangief instead or with Cammy. We'll see what happens. Cammy's a good one, though, because she's just so standard of a character that you learn Street Fighter V, you have to deal with the the proper meaties and everything and confirms and everything. So she's a good character for that for teaching Street Fighter V. So
definitely.
I might go back to her for that series of videos. So
character that has pretty much all of the notable useful tools in the game.
And not a lot of shenanigans that you can get away with.
Not really. She has a few. I mean, she's got very strong dash under mix-ups, which hits you with an air reset.
That's like her only shenanigan.
It pretty much is. I mean, if you want to get into potentially dangerous shenanigans with her V-skill, then... But
yeah, don't talk to me about her V-skill. That thing has killed me more often than anything. I hate that V-skill.
Mike Yahoo Cammy, though, getting it started against Banana Jin Zabuki.
Oh, what? That was probably supposed to be a dive kick, but it worked out for him. Oh, gets the counter hit.
That is a Buki's safe chain, but I believe she might still be slightly negative.
The mix-up. Oh, nice.
Get out of here.
I'm not sure if he did the doesn't care what side you're on technique of getting the uppercut out. Here we go, V-trigger activation. After crouch medium kick, that's rare. You don't get much on hit. Just get the raw uppercut. Oh, missed.
He whiffed it.
Yeah, beautiful range and punish from Banana Jin.
Banana Jin might be able to steal this round back.
That was too high up.
Yeah,
I think my Banana Jin could have countered, but just gets the EX Rider.
Survived the V-trigger from Mike Yahoo, whiffed both of those dive kicks in.
Is banana like the FGC's favorite fruit? Because we have a Banana Ken.
And now we got a Banana Jin,
right? So I think I'm going to change my nickname to Banana Cammy. That's what we're going to do. So. Oh, wow. Very rare you see someone punish that withstanding heavy kick. Back throw into the stun. Time for some big old damage. Okay. No, not even just the raw non-EX uppercut there, which would have worked.
So if you're going to be Banana Cammy, I played Urian, so can I be Banana Hammock?
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Oh, man.
I'd like somebody, please, a Urian player out there, please sign up as Banana Hammock next tournament.
There's got to be a Banana Hammock Urian out there already. Oh, the crush. And gets the free juggle afterwards thanks to that. Oh, but you're just going to dash into the crouching heavy punch. Big old damage. But I think Banana Jin kind of recognized that Mike Yahoo was probably going to go in a little too hard.
Yep.
Oh, I almost thought he was going to jump back onto that.
Almost just avoided.
Oh, he clipped him. And the forward throw, Banana Jin.
Mike Yahoo down a game here. This, I believe, is a match to potentially move on. Yeah. Fighting for tournament life, trying to get and crack yourself into that top 8. Mike Yahoo.
Yeah, this is the top 8.
I think the final Chicago competitor remaining in the bracket.
Yeah, we have Punk already in the top 8 on loser side. We have 3 more matches to figure. Oh no, Mike and Diablo Bison already played, so this is the second to last match that we have here. Oh man, the next match is going to be scary and very sad actually, but we'll...
Oh no. I'll find out when the time comes.
Oh, the wake up again!
Banana Jin having success.
Oh, nope, you're not getting that on time. Thought it was going to go to the other side. Big old damage, choosing still not to use the second half. That's why.
Yeah, that's why most Cammy players now do not do the full combo, even though you can get that extension, unless it'll kill.
Yes, yes.
Fight.
Almost always better to keep that insanely positive V-trigger dive kick in your arsenal. Yes. And the additional hit confirms to seal the deal at the end there, like he did.
Here, kitty cat. That's all I ever hear when I say, here, kitty cat.
Why'd you have to say that? Darn it. God darn it.
Here, kitty cat.
Oh, man.
Back throw. Oh, here we go. Big damage. What's the just regular quick rise?
Oh, nice jump back jab.
Yeah. Doesn't want to deal with that, more positive hooligan dive kick. Oh, challenging, but still going to get caught.
No, it didn't actually combo.
Oh, it did not,
No.
huh? Oh, again. But that kunai did not hit. In there and good distancing. Tried to go for a shimmy, but the almighty, ever so powerful Ibuki overhead.
Final round.
And now, match point for Banana Jin.
Mike Yahoo fighting for his tournament life here. Trying to force that third game.
Nice anti-air back medium punch. Oh, missed dive kick, and you're going to get tossed for it.
Nice little, small little miss input there from Mike Yahoo. Didn't really get too much. Oh.
And again, any of those dive kicks, when they hit at the top of your head like that, they are negative unless it is the V trigger and the stun. Here we go. How much damage? Oh, he goes for the reset.
No respect.
Oh, but hit out of the air, so that's fine. Trying to catch a backdash with the heavy kick, but no. Just a crouch right there. Oh. Yo, them eyes, though? Them eyes, look at that. Those are some crazy eyes right there.
Mike Yahoo, though, congrats to him, but he is out of the tournament.
Run the set. What is the run the set team?
I'm not sure. That's the, I believe Diablo Bison was wearing that as well.
Yeah, him and I believe, I think Random High Fives was also wearing it. So,
potentially, maybe multiple friends together.
But
oh,
look at
no!
this. So this is what I mean, right? This is New York versus New York here.
What a heartbreaker. Former New York. Now he's out in your area of the woods.
But these guys, they know each other so well. They've played each other about 1 billion times, and they got to play each other again here. Arturo Sanchez versus Chris Gonzalez.
Oh, I got to play you, Chris. Oh, man.
That's why they saved this for last, right? It's for maximum eSports, right?
There you go. Click those follow buttons. Please support all of our streaming channels. We're with the Low Kick Tournament stream. Frosty Faustings XI. Chicago / technically Elmhurst, Illinois. Out here at the Clarion Inn. Waterford Conference Center. Finishing up, coming down to the wire. We got just a few more games
I think
completing tonight.
Yeah, but I think this is the last of the top 24 for Street Fighter V.
Yes,
so.
This should be the final, and then top 8 will be coming on shortly afterwards. I believe you and Yipes will be holding that down.
Yes, that is correct. What just happened here? Oh, he's going to try Sakura again. And this, like we said, this is probably just a time for Chris to try to experiment a little bit, see how legit Sakura is. The top 8 is going to be at 8 o'clock today.
Yep, got a little bit of an hour break.
Yep, and that is going to be here on the Low Kick
still
stream
on this
as
channel,
well.
So stick around. Final match to determine who is the final top 8 competitor. Team Spooky's own Sabin Arturo Sanchez going against EG Chris G.
That jumping heavy punch from Dalsum, so good. Covering so much space above him, below him. Nice button to have. Chris G being very patient trying to get in there. Already lost a lot of his life, but remember, the life of a Dalsum player is you get hit and then you lose all of your life. Oh, there's some of that cool new shenanigans that Dalsum have. It's in Season 3, really.
Yeah. Trigger 2.
Still getting
keeping that thing alive. The durability on that orb, so strong.
There it is. Finally got rid of it. Chris.
Oh, puts out another one.
But he can't do anything because that fireball's there.
Yes! Yeah. Just jumps back. It covers his own rear end.
Yeah, he wanted to actually like combo into an uppercut, but he knew he was going to uppercut into. Oh, great start now for Chris G. Oh, tried to shimmy him, but good patience from Arturo, not falling for it.
Nice anti-air.
Oh boy.
No. Using that crush counter normal, builds that V-trigger bar, sets it up.
Oh, I love the air tots to get
Back
out of it, but
ya.
you know what? It's coming back. And that is why Dhalsim is so genius, the fact that he can control that like that. He lost it there, but he still has one more. Oh boy. But here we go. Mix-up time. Fireball pressure.
Yep.
There it is. Now, almost it would have been almost better for Chris G just to kind of run into that when he activated it. Just get it out of the playfield, although it didn't really come back to harm him anyway.
Instant overhead light at this time comes into effect
Yeah,
here.
and get
There,
oh, there
nice
is, and
block.
he's got the critical alert as well.
That is going to take it. What a block. Crucial block.
I mean,
Chris
Arturo
G.
had to have known that Chris G was expecting it.
Oh.
Woo! All right, good
But
stuff.
that gets into that level at what these guys are at is like, all right, he's expecting it. That
Yep.
means he's not expecting it.
Gotta do the cycle of options that way.
Chris G on point. A lot of people struggle with punishing that. But you have more time than you think. I think that was a double dash punish.
And he also got to the other side. Arturo might have even just blocked the wrong way.
Could have
to be honest
potentially
with you.
been that as well.
Yeah. Ooh! Gets a trade and now set up the fireball. Chris G trying to get away from it. Oh, and it ran out.
Yep.
And an immediate block. That is a win for Chris G, but this is not a win. Oh my God, you are losing a lot. Oh, the empty.
Got that new strong low confirm last season with that new command normal.
Yep.
Been a really valuable asset to Dhalsim players.
This is the first win.
Didn't really get much off of any crouching stuff besides cancels into V-trigger before he got that tool.
Round one. Fight.
Arturo taking game one over Chris G, sticking with Sakura.
Yeah, I think Chris really just wants to learn this character, see what he can do with this character. You can see, obviously, still doesn't have quite like the same kind of strength as like Cammy, not the same kind of pressure that she has. So a lot of people have talked about. Only reason why I bring up Cammy is because, you know, last season I felt like there was no point of using Sakura as long as Cammy was in the game.
Pretty much, yeah. I kind of see your point.
But I feel like Sakura's kind of gotten into her own just a little bit, but still maybe not quite strong enough because Arturo is just running all over Chris G right now. We've got some MVC2 combos, looks like, almost here.
Juggling him across the screen. Able to connect that jumping medium punch at the end now.
Oh, there we go. That's so
He's got
cool.
such a new bag of tricks these days.
Never been the biggest Dhalsim fan, but I think he's super cool in Street Fighter V.
Oh yeah, one of my more favorite redesigns of his career.
Yeah.
While still maintaining
But
true
it's
to
still
the
there.
character.
He's
Yes.
gonna get caught. All right, again, nice, cute little mix-ups there. Oh yeah. Oh, see, Chris just left it there.
Yep.
Like I said, when you get hit by it when it hasn't been ignited, it does almost no damage. So sometimes you just kind of want to walk into it.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh. Oh, but still hits him and gets a knockdown. That's huge for Chris.
Chris might have been able to go into an EX Dragon Punch after
I
that
know,
EX
right?
Fireball.
It's one of those things that Chris will learn the more he uses the character to know when those situations arise. Oh, okay, nice.
Tricky teleport.
That's negative, yeah. Okay, and there you see right there the power of that standing light kick.
It's got a lot of range.
Very useful also for just kind of like that whiff option selecting, you know. Throw a light kick into a medium uppercut at further ranges. Gets a jump in, and now we get the throw. Plus counter.
Yeah,
There
just
we
gets jab off of that. Good stuff.
The pressure starting now. Here we go. Oh, sliding under the stand heavy kick. Oh, that fireball still. Uh-oh. Big damage. Oh, actually, no. That's not crushed because there's no invincibility on the heavy one.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, you see see that little damage that Chris took there? So he just kind of ate that, and I like that choice. You just take that V trigger out of play.
Arturo.
Oh, if you went with roundhouse, it could have gotten a lot more damage. Trading EX fireballs. Look at this. Arturo just going in.
Trying to maybe steal some of that gray life from Chris G. Oh, no!
Couldn't get the anti-air.
Yeah, a little tardy on that. Chris G ties it up 1-1.
And that's the power of that Sakura jumping heavy kick. It's a really, really nice button. Hits very low. Always has.
Yeah.
Now I want Arturo to stare into the camera like just a kid did, you know? Oh, man. Like I said, Chris, with a great weekend so far.
Yep, no stranger to multiple top 8s at events. Plays multiple games at a very high level.
Winning Marvel 3, second place in
Dragon
Ball, fourth place, I believe, in Injustice. It was fourth.
Still has third strike to come as well.
Oh, there's that heavy kick again, blowing him up. Oh my God, the stun, and now everything is going Chris G's way all of a sudden. This has turned around so severely. Chris getting the maximum damage combo. Standing light kick, so annoying to deal with. Oh, he tried to throw him beforehand, but missed.
Yep, just takes the hit.
Yeah, see?
Smart. Already has V-trigger built up as well. Or just use it as a couple V reversals with that much of a life lead. Yes.
And you could see that time, Chris clearly just choosing to walk into that V-trigger.
Oh, yeah. Built himself the rest of that V-trigger bar. Gives him more options at his disposal. All right, Arturo.
That's such a cool buff.
Yeah.
That jump strong into the fly.
It's cool.
I love that. All right, activating.
Gets the buffed fireballs.
Oh, no counter to that instant air teleport. Wasn't ready for it. Oh, gets the knockdown again. Here we go.
Just to get the screen position. Wants to shut down Dawson's potential movement areas.
Barely clipped him. Oh, again, I don't know if Chris is mad about that, you know? Oh, he's going to get the hit. Oh, that time he gets the anti-air in time.
Back fierce from Arturo.
I don't think I ever noticed that back fierce. Dawson's hands are like in a claw position, not fists. Interesting, okay.
This is the final round here to determine who's going to be in top 8, loser side. Arturo
or
Chris?
He's in.
Oh, Chris is in. Both sitting on healthy amounts of meter.
And that's a back heavy punch for Sakura as well. So he knows which direction he's teleporting because he knows which way to hold the joystick for the back heavy punch.
Nice real spacing from Arturo. Oh no, this is going to do a lot of damage and corner carry. Got to fight his way out. Gets the counter hit jab.
Oh, the empty, but Chris was ready for it that time.
Smart V-trigger there. He might have fallen on that EX fireball.
Yep, still got another one right there. Oh, Chris not going to run into it. This time, yeah, there it is.
Oh.
Don't want to deal with that mix-up. Oh, he's got the free jumping, yes. And now the pressure. Goes in with the Tatsu.
Yep, that's safe on block.
And using the V reversal to keep that pressure going. I love the decision. Chris's decision making at the very end there. All the decisions that he made. Beautiful stuff. Walking into the V trigger, using the heavy Tatsu, the EX fireball, the V reversal. All of those things to keep the pressure on Arturo. Beautiful stuff from Chris G. Really, really well done from him. And
another top 8 showing for Chris G. We'll be seeing him later in about an hour or so. And
we're gonna see that tweet from him again.
Oh.
I did pretty well this weekend and show like all of his 4 medals and stuff.
Over golding on medals. He's just gonna find him collapse. Can't even keep his.
Over golding.
I know you know that one.
Nice. Oh man.
But Chris G moves on to loser's side. So top 8 has been set.
Yes, that's right. So let's give a report here to everybody here. The top 8. It is going to be Let's move on to the top 8 bracket here by clicking this link on smash.gg. It is Knuckle Doodang versus El Chakotay.
Yes.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Because obviously, Do knows Mika.
Do knows Mika very well.
Brian F versus JB.
I'm pretty excited
That's
for
gonna
that.
be a good
Brian
fight.
F with a very good performance, knocking Punk into the loser side, which is where Punk resides currently in top 8.
Yeah, and he's going to be going up against Banana Jin.
Yes, Banana Chin with Ibuki.
And then the last match will be who we just saw, NY Chris G, and his opponent is Mike Too Strong. Strong.
Zangief popping up in the early top 8 already this year in 2019.
That's right.
All the Zangief players out there,
Yeah, exactly. And they're all celebrating out there.
Celebrating, you know, wrestling bears. I don't know, whatever they do.
But I mean, he's the last one, right? So
course.
Random High Fives did not make it. Brutus did not make it.
Well,
but Mike Too Strong
Jones,
is there. So
he's there. Really excited to be able to watch this top 8 coming up soon.
Yeah. But we're gonna give the low kick guys an hour break.
Yep.
You know, get some food, rest up a little bit. Yeah, exactly.
Top 8 coming up very soon at 8 o'clock.
That's right.
Central time for all you out there in different time zones.
Exactly. So you're going to want to tune into that. Some great Street Fighter V action, some Season 4 action, some of the first Season 4 actions at a major that we've had this year. You do not want to miss it. But we've been the James C duo here.
Yeah, James C. I'm James Cardoni. I'm out there. Got that.
And I'm James Chen, a.k.a. Jay Chenzer and Humbag.
How you doing?
Always a pleasure, sir. Always
It's a pleasure. Good luck later. I'm looking forward to this top 8.
Absolutely. So, guys, do not go anywhere. There's plenty of Frosty Faustings goodness going on. Go catch some Guilty Gear. Go catch some Blaze Blue Cross Tag. Go catch some Windjammers or whatever else is going on.
And give all these streamers a like, a subscribe, and a follow. They do so much hard work all weekend long.
It's a thankless job, so thank them by giving them a follow.
Yes.
There you go.
See y'all later.
Peace.